My name is Ina and I'm now at the Flow Festival with Elliphant here next to me. Elliphant, this is only my thought about you. I don't know you, so this is only my thought. But I think that you might be a very that kind of person who thinks a lot about things. You're aware of what is happening around you. So that's why I want to ask that what kind of lightning thought or experience have you had recently? What you have really took inside of you and be like, oh wow.
Recently, actually, there's many of the things that that I have my philosophies about and that I speculate about. They're old, actually. Like I planted those seeds when I was a kid almost, and they just continue being something I'm thinking about. I'm not so political or anything like that. Obviously, in this very, very scary world we live in, so much violence, and obviously I think about these things a lot and what's the point? But something I really do think about now when I travel so much and things is actually language. I'm thinking a lot about, I'm not religious or anything, but I'm thinking a lot about the whole idea of the Babylon Tower with all the where we all got the new languages, there was God came down and don't fuck with my fucking sky, people, and he gave everybody different languages so they couldn't build the Babylon Tower. You remember this?
Yeah.
This I think about a lot. It's not that I think God came down and did that, but it's just fucking weird how much it separates us as if a cat meet a cat from Africa, they're still gonna smell each other, do their thing, I don't think they have different languages, And we create and we work so much around that, and we build boxes around our languages. And me, I'm also a dyslexic person, so the spelling and the right translation and things like that has never been important to me. I think if you have problem with this kind of things, either you get almost manic to make it right, or you just give up early and fuck it, I'm just gonna do my own thing. And that's what I did. I just been creating my own language and my own way of expressing myself, and but this is something I think about a lot, how much it's separating us as a race, as an animal, humans, but we can't communicate,
Is that one of the reasons you make your songs in English, because that is the language kind of most of the people understand?
Yeah, for sure. And it's really easy to play with English, and to make that universal. I was never so connected with Sweden, actually. When I was a kid, I had an amazing time. I had a very, very wild mom and a very wild family, and it was maybe some people thought it was a catastrophe, but I had so much fun when I grew up. I was always out bicycling. I was the last generation of playing kids on the streets. I was constantly out for some cash, hunting for something, picking bottles, doing stuff, out there all the time. But since I became a grown-up, I wasn't so connected with Sweden. So I started traveling very early. So I think it's just been my expression the last 10 years is in English. So for me, it was just natural to do English music. I don't have an interest to speak to Sweden. I have an interest to speak to the world. So yeah, that's right. You're right.
Yeah, I saw some earlier interview. You also said that you're from Sweden, but you're kind of all over, as you said here. But you also said that sometimes you think that you're from outer space. Why did you feel like that? Why do you feel like that?
Nah, but that's just something I say. But I think all of us are from outer space. I don't think we're from here. No, but we are. We have to accept that we live in space. This is space. We are a planet in space, and we are aliens. All the aliens we're thinking about, that's us. We're biting our own tail with that whole thing. But yeah, I look at myself as a universal human being. I'm not. I'm not Swedish. I'm not nationalist like that. I love nostalgic feelings. I love to. When the spring comes to Sweden and I feel that sense and I feel this is how I felt when I was 4 years old. I get that. That's my only real connection with Sweden is the nostalgic feelings in the springtime or in the fall. When I was born in the fall. I always feel a lot of passion for Sweden in that moment, but no, I'm from the world and I'm gonna give myself to the world. I'm also I'm thinking a lot about being a woman, I'm the first. You and me are the first generation of women that is born free, and we're still just a very small part of the women of the world that is born like that. And we are not only free, we are also really free. Because like my grandma was kind of free too, but she needed to like be a doctor or something else to earn respect. I didn't have to do anything. I'm just singing I just sing like stupid shit and do stupid things and being like who I am, and I get respect and I get love for being who I am. And I look at myself as a very, very first time in history of humankind, you know, that woman is free like this. So yeah, I'm standing up for that a lot also, thinking about this. That's something I think about.
Yeah. You also said that you would like to be the first woman who will have like a half alien baby. Okay, yeah. So were you serious about that?
No, I wasn't serious about that. It was so funny. Actually, that interview was a like 45-minute interview that I cut down to 3 minutes. But it was so cool. Like he's like professor in this shit. So obviously they just actually I asked him a lot of serious questions too. But obviously they thought that was funny, so they brought that in. But
I thought it was funny too.
But I mean, yeah. If there was a chance to make half alien baby, I would do half alien baby for sure. I think I'm gonna get half alien baby anyway. Doesn't matter who I get it with; it's still gonna be half alien.
In general, what do you think about aliens?
No, but I'm just think it's. I think humans need something to, like, we always had religion and all these things, and we need some kind of excitement, something that we can't see. And for me, it's just been more interesting to think about aliens and spaceships than to think about, you know, Allah or, you know, Christ. I'm not so interested in it. Because I see Allah every day, or Christ every day. I see Jesus is like walking the street all the time. Jesus was a powerful guy, and like we have a lot of them. So many people are sacrificing their life every day to help other people. We have these people around, and they're cool, but they're not as cool as aliens, you know.
I think every people has things they stand for and things they're against. So could you tell about those things you stand for and which things you're totally against?
The thing is, I actually change my mind a lot. So it's a hard question for me to answer. But I think it's, I stand for freedom, and I mean that in every sense. I stand for equal, like everybody's equal, everybody's have, you know, the same right to have a good life. We have big problems right now in Sweden with a lot of people living on the streets, coming from Romania. For me, I'm like, that's something I really, if I wasn't so busy with Elliphant, I would do some work with that, because that really breaks my heart, you know. Because it kind of makes us cold also. Swedish people, and you know, we have our Scandinavia, we're socialists in the base, you know, we take care of each other. And this is kind of killing that, because you can't, like even Swedish people that have always been so caring, they can't care anymore because it hurts too much, you know, so they get cold instead. This is really sad. I don't believe in this. I don't believe in a society idea that is like set. I believe in a society that is constantly changing and evolving together with our minds and how we want, you know. I feel like, this is what I don't like. I don't like the structure of the society. I don't like how we put kids in, how we put kids in a school bench when we could help, you know, maybe that was important at some point, but we have the same school system that we had for 200 years while everything has changed, you know. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in medicine for a broken heart. I don't believe in medicine for a hurting soul. I don't believe in, you know, amphetamine-based medicines for people with ADD and ADHD. I don't believe in doctors. I don't believe in doctors that do that. I don't believe a society that wants to put you in a box like that. Yeah. I don't believe in eating this industrial meat that we eat. I don't believe in this industrial world at all. I think we need to have some kind of connection with nature. I think we are very depressed and very sick because we are treating the world like we are doing. But I also don't feel like that's the small person, like the people are underneath, the people that is under the big society. It's not really up to them, because how hard can it, like, it's very hard for a mom with 4 kids and no daddy to be like, yeah, we're gonna actually eat really healthy food and like be vegetarians. Like, you know, that's really hard. I don't put that on anybody, but I feel like if we anyway gonna have all these people that tells us what to do, fix it. Make us do good things. Fix this shit, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, you have also said that you every day want to do something for nature. What have you done today or recently?
No, but I don't do anything for nature. I'm terrible. I'm flying all over the world. I'm flying every day, you know, which is terrible. I really don't want to do that. I feel really bad about it, actually. I don't do anything for nature every day. But I think what I've been saying is that I want to do something for nature one day, like something real. If I ever earn any money in this project, I'm gonna definitely put them on. Like I would love to work with elephants and rhinos and whales and sharks. I have this foundation, STG, Save the Grey, that I want to establish and make more alive. But I don't know when this is gonna happen. Maybe this happens in 10 years, and maybe actually the rhinos are dead and all gone. Like no one cares. Like maybe that's not what the world needs at that point, you know. Yeah. Maybe they need me to go. Maybe I need to go to the Amazons and take care of a little ant that is super important for the Amazon to survive, you know? Maybe it's something like that, and that's not as fun as taking care of elephants, but I will do that in that case, you know?
In our radio we have played a lot of your song Love Me Better. So that's one of the songs you have done with someone else. Even you have done most of your stuff with like by yourself. So how that was different to make? It wasn't so hard to make it. The reason why this guy that wrote this song, he also wrote Pour It Up for Rihanna. He also wrote Man Down for Rihanna, and that's actually the two only songs that I like with Rihanna. And I was very excited that I got the chance to work with him. So I just got in there, I had this track, and he was eating a sandwich, and I put it on, and he's like he was like, fuck, turn it off. And I was like, okay. Because he's this island dude. He comes from Virgin Islands. He's like full on fire sun, you know? So he was like spitting out his sandwich. He went into the studio. We put the song on again. And with 2 recordings, he made the whole song. He just, my pillow smells like your cologne. He just sang it, you know? So I saw it get birthed. Like he never sang this before. This was from his mind to his voice. Boom, there. And I didn't have the heart to like, it wasn't supposed to be like that. We were supposed to change it. Like I was supposed to make my own lyrics and like do the whole thing with his melody ideas. But after hearing his version so much in the Uber, when we were going to clubs, we were listening to it. Now when he sang, I was like, I fucking love this. It's so simple, so universal. Everybody will understand. Again, back to like a language that really speaks to the people. Like maybe not the most pretentious fucking assholes in the world, but the people I love. So I just felt it was an embrace to just do this song, how he made it. So I ended up just changing better to batter. And I made some changes. I did the middle 8 myself, and the only thing that's been complicated with it is actually because I'm not really a musician. I just learned recently now to sing and stuff. So like, it's actually really hard to sing it. It's like like I'm really like terrible. I'm actually not so good singing this song, which is that's the only problem. Because all my other songs, they're so natural for me. I'm like, sing me sadness with my love. I'm just doing my thing, you know. But here it's like, my pillow smells. Like sometimes I kill it from the first note and I'm like, oh shit, fuck. And I just start like, because it gets so, yeah. So that's the only problem with the song. I love the song. It's just that I get very nervous when I'm going to sing it. Tomorrow I'm going to sing it like Swedish national TV, just that one song. And I know it's going to go to shit. And I know that people's going to be like, oh, Ellie was kind of singing that a little bit like terrible. But that's the thing. Like, love me or fucking hate me. I don't care, you know. I'm here on the stream. I'm not like, this happened to me. I'm going to do my absolute best. And also, like, I'm involving people in this all the time. I have 3 boys that is full paid. I mean, I'm doing more than most people. I have, like, hired people that can pay their bills, that can do stuff in their lives because I gave them job, you know. That's how I look at it. I'm just, I'm doing social service here, man. Like. Good job.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Elliphant.
Thank you so much.